This week at Stella Scaffolding, we've had no let up from the rain, we've had smashed vans and slashed hands, and I'm in the middle of it all trying to build this company. My name's Joe, we are Stella Scaffolding, and this is episode 18.
You taking the tree out?
When the camera's rolling, I'm in charge. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Gaffer. Innit? I'll be ill tomorrow now from the dirt. Rolling back the years, son. Top labourer.
That bit that we were doing the other day is half it done.
This what?
This bit. In here and the other side.
Is that all there? Is that all their tube? Is it?
Yeah, that's their tube.
Round the spankers.
Put that to hold it in.
Yeah.
And then it goes up and it takes them. Yeah. It takes all that, the high walls, and then they knocked all that out and put that steel in.
Mad.
But to get that steel in, yeah, we see that one that's above it?
Yeah, see up there.
Another thing, they put the winch on it and they literally pulled up and then pushed it in.
Mad.
And now they're going to knock all this wall out, steal it, and then make it open plan.
Mad.
That press pit's down below as well. That's the platform we just done for him.
Yeah. Loads of gear to come out.
We have to get rid of the plastics above.
Yeah.
Because these stills are going in. Into
Mad.
So the platforms we're doing is just this bit.
How are you finding it on it? Enjoying it, yeah?
Yeah, it's good. All the
Good
boys
man.
are alright as well.
Yeah, they're good lads, aren't they?
Yeah.
Mate, they're all good boys on here, to be fair.
Jake's alright.
Yeah, Jake's a good lad, isn't he? Yeah, they're all good boys, man. Yeah, they're all good boys. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Just want to get in, enjoy yourself, do a bit of graft, and go see your babies. Yeah. What are they, 3 and?
One's 3.5 and the other one's 2 months.
Really, yeah? Sick, man. Hard work?
I thought it would be harder.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
But it's alright.
Yeah?
So,
Best thing ever.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it is a gift, bro. Yeah, it is.
banging though, yeah.
100%. Does it make you more hungry for work and that as well? Really, yeah? So it gives you like that switch, doesn't it?
That's what made me go.
So I've not got any yet, but I know everyone that has kids, they all say it makes you like just, you're not working for yourself anymore. Do you know what I mean? You've got like people to, yeah. It's a different kind of mindset.
Part one, to be honest.
Really?
I was doing labouring for ages.
Yeah.
Before then, and then but that was like people money, I need to stop.
Yeah.
Get that, then you want them part.
Yeah, of course. And then with that, obviously your money goes up as well, and then. So how long have you been doing this for now? Is it 4 years you're saying? 4 or 5 years?
I think I started at 21.
Yeah?
I have now, so about 4 years, yeah.
Do you enjoy it as like a trade?
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Yeah. Worst thing to do, isn't there?
Exactly, like
Yeah.
go and work.
The thing is, this job really, it's like where you're like trapped in here a little bit and it's all a bit like confined. It's not like the most glamorous, but there's like some of the jobs we've got coming up, we've got some nice stuff coming up. So
Scaffolding.
there's a lot of scaffolding here. Mate, it was only meant to be the back, the front and the tin hat. All of this is extra, all these are extra, all this is extra, the loading bay's extra, everything up here is extra. Yeah, it's crazy. Mad, yeah it is.
I don't like tin lids or anything like that. So
Are you not, no?
No, like
Yeah, mate, here's the place to learn. I've got loads coming up as well. Loads of roofs coming up. And it's all London as well, so.
touch.
This is nice for you. Where is it you are in London?
Love it, bro.
I love it. Oh, so this is.
Notting Hill, you know.
Yeah. Oh, so this is nice for you, isn't it?
Stops, man.
Really? Yeah, 2 stops.
2 stops.
That's a touch, bro.
Yeah. Still
Touch.
early though.
Yeah, good man. Yeah, the other one's coming up. We've got one in Chelsea, you've got Tower Bridge, I think Kensington, all over, mate, all over. Loads of stuff. Yeah. So who's closer out of you two?
Him, innit, I think.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Rolls out of bed, is it?
Yeah, I know, he did say it was a touch. Got Joe and Harry, 2 new boys up there who have slotted in perfectly. They're working together now to basically get all of the floors cleared. We're using the goods hoist to get all of the material down. So we've got Brownie and Jay at the bottom with our lorry that was delivered here by the agency driver, who was about 2 hours late, which is very frustrating. But these are the things at times that you have to deal with. So the floors are due to be cleaned one at a time. We've got to work our way down the building, and once we get to the line here, it'll be a case of carrying on stripping getting it onto the floors and going down with the hoist. So there's an access at every single level for them to get the hoist. Now the hoist loading capacity is 850 kilos, so we're only loading it at 500 kilos a time, which is obviously half a ton. The boys then strap it all in nice and tight, make sure that it's boxed in, and then it's then a case of traffic management on the floor, making sure that no pedestrians can walk past and everything is loaded then safely all the way down and ultimately onto the back of the lorry. Yeah, got boys moving there. Yeah, we've got a fair bit going on, mate, to be fair. Loads of stuff still coming through here. We are flat out. Yeah, well, you worried you just like a temporary... Nah, not at all, mate. No. I'll only ever take a man on if I'm like... Hey? I'll only ever take a man on if I'm stretched and, do you know what I mean? I've never laid a man off, so anyone I take on, you're like, yeah.
Yeah, it's all positive stuff.
Yeah. No, there's so much coming up. Yeah. The summer, mate, for us, to be honest, was pathetic. Like, it was quite... Good. Yeah, no weekends, no overtime. But no, now it's, it's ramping right back up. Hello, mate.
Joey, we're going to have to run, what's your name, brother? Down up to the hospital, bro.
Oh, why?
He's cut his hand on the sheet, it's not good.
Hey, man.
Done the same 30 seconds before, bro, on his finger, quite deep.
Really?
Cut himself quite bad, like between the thumb and the finger, and then at the bottom of the hand, and the sheets come down and hit his leg and all.
Oh. What is it, slip? Is it slip? Is it... What's that?
I'll have to ask someone of the lads to run him up the hospital.
Yeah. What a day. All right. Has he cut his hand back? Is it a bad cut? Is it?
Yeah, it's quite bad, bro.
How's it? Did he have his gloves on?
Yeah, he had gloves on, but he had thick gloves on as well, bro.
Really?
His hand is gluing together, bro.
What's that, mate?
His hand is gluing.
Really? And he's gluing, is it?
It's the same sort of injury, yeah.
Nightmare.
No, it's miles. 8-minute drive to the hospital. All right, I'll let you know what's going on.
Yeah. Is Drittan with you lot? Is he?
Drittan's with us, yeah.
Maybe get Drittan to run you up there, bro.
Drittan to take you up the hospital.
Yeah.
Up the hospital. Yeah. All right, sweet. No problem.
Yeah.
All right, mate.
How are you moving other than that, mate?
Yeah, we were following much.
Really? Typical.
This is going to put a stop to it, bro.
Is it?
Yeah, not a stop, but we can carry on.
So you've got the main hallway right the way through here, and the legs aren't allowed to go down to the ground or onto this floor here. We've had to tie in shear plates, so all of this whole structure is sat on these shear plates. So we've got every 2 meters, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 shear plates. That's obviously tied into this as per design. And I'm just checking if there's any on the sides. There wasn't. No, it's literally on either end. And obviously that is now the structure for our foundation that obviously takes all of the weight. So every single bit of weight you can see here is taken by these walls.
Basically gonna split the whole thing, drop it, and then we've
probably got to raise it up to the floor level.
Re-erect it to the floor, and that'll be their access.
Yeah, straight through. But that's the crash deck there the boys were doing last week. Although it has been tampered with. So obviously the crash deck we just looked at below, obviously the whole point of that is this floorway here, broken out all the way down to this level here. So at the minute, obviously the crash deck is sat a little bit below floor level here. But once the floor's broken out, the boys will go back down below, put another lift on it, and then make the boards nice and flush with this so that the walkway can continue right the way through. Is that your ringtone?
That's my ringtone for Jonathan. That's his picture.
Is that what it Who's that?
Jonathan, you know the design manager.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That is jokes.
Yeah, so we've got to take them out. So might be someone in next week carry on taking that out.
Yeah.
He's putting them 2 platforms in there, so we can build them pad sides.
Cool.
So once it's done that, we can start taking the other one.
When have we got to do them beams at the top as well? Raise them?
What?
Much later on.
Lift shaft. Yeah. Well, let's get some floors now. Yeah, because we've got to do this.
And we can work off the floors to do that then, yeah? All right, sweet. They reckon end of Feb this will be out. Start of Feb, they reckon.
What? The whole scaffold start of Feb?
Yeah. They reckon the roof will be done, yeah, it can start coming off, yeah. I know. I know. So the boys are cracking on there. There's been a lot happen on that project, as you've seen. So it's slowly starting to get to the next phases now. As you say, there's been an awful lot of additional works on the project. Yeah, it's been definitely a much bigger project than any of us had imagined at the start of the work, or once the initial order was received. While we get to our next project now, we're going to take you back to Monday. What a disgusting Monday morning. The weather is absolutely horrendous. All the boys are in. We've got an awful lot coming up. We've got a 7-day week coming up this week. Very, very busy week. I'm looking forward now to what's to come. I think at the minute, the way the summer wasn't a lot going on for us. We've now secured some really technical projects, some nice stuff. If I'm honest, I feel like we've changed the way that we're doing things, and because I'm trying to get more on site, I'm probably not giving as much value myself in terms of like my thoughts and like the business and where the actual company is at. So I do apologise if the content hasn't been as solid as it was before. That's something that I am definitely going to bring back. I'm fully focused on and ensuring that value stays there. Now, I've also got a new feature that's going to come to the channel where I will be having some guests come on and talk to me about what they do. Guests that I pick are going to be people that I know are going to bring a lot of value to people who watch this channel. Now, while I'm out and about, it can be quite expensive stopping off at garages all the time and buying different energy drinks. We were contacted by Holy, who have sent us a load of products. Now, not only are they sugar-free, they are under 20 calories per drink. Also have no artificial colours and flavourings. We are going to wrap one up now. We're going to call Ziddy over in a minute and give him the chance to try one. Don't forget to do the lid up. All right, there is actually a Holy shaker. Oh my God. And the point of that is so it doesn't go all over you. The flavour test live on Stella YouTube. That's banging. We're going to put the link to Holy to the description. There's a discount code as well. Honest opinions.
That's banging to me.
That is banging, isn't it?
Natural.
Yeah, natural, El Naturel. For those of you that are looking to maintain a healthy festive period, there is also an advent calendar that Holy are bringing out, and if you buy it before the 4th of October, there is an additional discount on offer. So treat yourself to 24 doors of great taste with a clear conscience and wild surprises. Holy is only 80p per serving, so my petrol station burdens no longer exist. If you would like to make a £5 saving on your first order, please use the code STELLA5. For an even bigger saving, please use the code STELLA for 10% discount on any future order. Where I'm watching other channels and stuff now, there's a couple that I've seen, and I've noticed that some directors do struggle with the stress, and 100% like it. Listen, the stressful times are difficult, yeah? 100% in business they are. But they're also what make you. And that time where you're going through that pressure and that difficult time in anything, that is the time where you've got to get hold of yourself, get hold of the situation, weather the storm, dominate that situation and come out on top. Because if you don't have these moments, how the hell are we ever going to progress? We're going to be stuck static and you won't be gaining any ground. So when you're going through that pressure, sometimes it's bad pressure, sometimes it's cash flow and you owed this and you owed that. But then if you're smart, you then learn how to try and preempt that situation next time. And listen, it's not a magic wand and you can't always predict what's going to happen in business. Yes, you can have business plans, you can have infrastructure, you can have all these things in place. If someone doesn't pay you and they go under, you're in trouble. My point is that people do struggle under the pressure, and you have to just make sure your mind is ready for anything. Like, so for me, I've got a morning routine where I'm up at 4, I'm on the treadmill, I do my breath work, I do my affirmation stuff, you know. I do all these things so that, you know, I don't wake up every day just feeling good. I don't, fact, you know, I don't. I wake up and I go and earn my mood. And these are the sorts of things that I want people to start seeing more and more. Is like the way that I live, I have to earn everything. No one's gonna bail me out on anything. Yeah, I have to bail myself out every single time. Yes, have little things that I can pull in here and there when I need to, but ultimately, I've then got to get that back to where it came from as well. No one can ever bail me out. It's always me. Yes, I've got a team and an army, but when it comes to bottom line things, I'm on my own. And it's the same with, that starts with my day on my own, on that treadmill, getting my mind right, getting my focus right, making sure that I've got everything in my locker to make sure that anything that comes at me that day unexpectedly, I can bat it back. And that's what everything that I do is, to make sure that I have as much chance as possible as achieving my dreams, which are massive, huge. They're not just for my benefit. They're not just for my benefit. I actually saw a thing the other day and they said the most selfish thing you can do is help someone else. And the reason for that is because it comes back to you in other ways and it makes you feel good. Last week the boys redid all the racking on the lorry, so it's looking an awful lot better now. We've got the box up the top, which is where all the little short boards, all the ladder gates, all the miscellaneous sort of stuff goes. We've got our 5-foot tubes running this way nice and tight. Got all the sides packed up. We've got nipple caps on everything, just to make it all nice, secure and visible. And then we've got a nice safe load on the back. They put a little partition in here for the ladders. Got Kieran in there cracking on. And then we've got our nice painted boards up the top. So it's looking a lot better. In terms of our fittings, we've got our doubles here. We've got our singles, which are these. We've got our swivels, which are these. Although this one here is actually missing a nut. We've got our swivels, and then we've got our sleeves here for joining our tubes together. So we've got our loading bay that's going to go on this section here, all the way up. We've got our hacky staircase, which is going to go around the back. Our yardie's going to be sorting that out today, so that can be forked on at the yard and come straight out here tomorrow morning. And then it's just 550 metres of triple handrail with a tow board right the way around the perimeter of the roof. So as you can see, it's quite a big span, quite a big area, and the boys are due to be here for, I imagine now, the most part of this week. So there's quite a bit to do here. It's a new client, someone that's come through YouTube. Yeah, it's time to get going now. Actually driving into a very interesting job now. It's actually at a crematorium. So I've just been told by the site manager that he's not here. So it's going to be a little bit spooky. I've got to make sure that I'm in and out quickly, because otherwise you may never see me again. Yeah, here we are. So at the minute there's no one on site, everyone's rained off. There's no one actually here at this present moment in time. But what they're doing is they're extending all of this out so that they can hold a load more bodies. So this is literally going to be additional storage to be able to house more dead people before they are cremated. And as you'll see in here, we have our rather large crash deck that was erected by the boys a couple of weeks ago. So that is me done here. Final site visit of the day. Yeah, what a horrendous day in terms of weather, but a great day in terms of business. A lot of positive conversations. The boys are doing well on projects. Clients seem to be happy. Could do with a little bit more money in, if I'm honest, but we move. And yeah, a few little situations I'm dealing with behind the scenes that I'm sure, as always, will get dealt with. And that is it. Now on the way back, I've got a load of stuff to sort out with Amanda, who's finally back from holiday. So I'm going to get back and sort things out. Then I'm in the gym. And yeah, that'll be over and out from there. This here is a new project for a very, very large roofing company. Now there's someone that we used to work for in the past. A lot of their management left the company and there's a load of new people on board. So by chance, we've managed to get back in, and this is kind of a starter project. For them, this is a minuscule project. For us, it's not a major project, but it's a nice one. It's nice straight runs. Obviously the lift height, so it's only top lift boarded, so it's the structural lift and then the boarded platform at the top. Obviously this is for a total re-roof of the whole building because it's leaking. Let's have a little walk around and I'll show you what the score is. So obviously along here, it's going to be a case of just scaffolding this all the way round. In here it's going to be a little bit technical. Obviously we're not going to be able to get any legs on this. There's no way that's going to be load bearing at all. So it'll be a case of putting beams in there. So we'll have beams that will run this way and then beams that will sit on top that way to pick up the corner. Elevation all the way along here is going to run right the way around. They're going to have a site office that will be set up somewhere around here. So what we've got to do is terrace fencing off the section all the way around and make sure that it's all nice, secure and boxed in. The boys have started on the back, which obviously this is the front courtyard area. So the boys will be coming round here, down this way. Down this elevation here, we'll have a table lift. So what we need to make sure obviously is that the clearance is enough. So if we're stood on the boarded platform at gutter height, we've got 2 meters above that, which means they can get to the top part of the gable, but also make sure that we can do not restrict access throughout the working lift. So it'd be a case of just trying to gauge once we're up there to make sure that the heights actually work for both the people working on the lift, but also the people working on the table lift. Following around to the side here, it's a little bit tight, a little bit cozy, but we've got this elevation all the way around here. On the 2 front corners, I probably should have showed you when we were there, but we're gonna have 2 rubble chutes. So all of these tiles that are gonna come off the roof are gonna be gone straight down the rubble chutes and into the skips. So that's why we've got to cordon everything off and make sure that it's all nice and boxed off so that no one can get in there or jump in the skip and steal the tiles. So follow it around all the way down here. And then we've got the boys working. So the lads started this project today, moving at a decent pace. Obviously it's just after midday now, just after lunch. They've got their base out in. They're running the second lift in now, getting our handrail in. Then it'll be a case of just boarding out all the way along, be the back elevation pretty much wrapped up. So I'm hoping that this will be done, well this has to be done by close of play on Friday. So we're back here tomorrow probably to get the sides done and the return here, and then that will leave Friday, the courtyard, the rubble chutes and cordoning off the areas with the terrace fencing. That is going to bring another very eventful episode and week in the life of Stellar Scaffolding to a close. Things are getting very, very busy now. We've got an awful lot coming in next week. We're working all weekend this week, so things are ramping up more and more. There's some lovely projects that you guys are going to be able to follow every step of the way. So again, thank you to every single person who likes, comment and has subscribed. If you haven't already, please do so, and we'll see you again next week for episode 19.